So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
a clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game
England
that the passionate crowd
against
demands.
Paris Saint-Germain.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, there's a terrific, edgy atmosphere here. The crowd trying to lift England's spirits. Fans waving flags, everybody feeling truly positive about the day.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I've heard only good things about this player, João Neves, Peter. He's very good under pressure, plays with an awful lot of courage, always wants to get on the ball, and positionally...
Shot, surely! And that is doing no harm at all.
England certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Now it's Palmer. Jordan Henderson. And here's Kane. Has a shot! Same again, same outcome.
England really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Hakimi. And it's Neves. Oh, good spread. And he was alert to it. Nuno Mendes. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Pacho. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
Dembele really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nuno Mendes. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Well spotted.
Neither side yet able to find the net. And Hakimi. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. Chance for a shot! Paris Saint-Germain look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Watkins. Now it's Kane.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Bellingham. Vitinha. And it's Neves. Nicely weighted ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Fabian Ruiz. Doué. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
João Neves. João Neves puts a cross in. Kvaratskhelia. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Kane. Now it's Rice. Looking for options for movement. Taken back almost at once. Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that was vital. And he's gone looking for safety. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. The ball has bounced loose now. And the pass is intercepted. He's a sharp little ball here. Rice. Bellingham. Palmer! That's a sharp pass. Oh, it's Dembele. A probing pass. Oh, super find. Pickford breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And here's Kane. João Neves. Doué.
England are totally dominant in the middle.
And we've reached half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So off we go once more.
England have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Marquinhos. And Hakimi. And it's Marquinhos. Nuno Mendes. And Kvaratskhelia. Oh, good take in a good area. And it's Neves. He's going for goal! Decent enough try.
João Neves has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Nuno Mendes. Mendes going full tilt down the left. And that interception was most necessary. And the shot! Superb from Doué! A finish right from the top draw! Just to pick me up the whole game needs!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Paris Saint-Germain have penetrated for the first time.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And here's Palmer. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
The attendance for this match
It's clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And he's picked it up out wide. And he's gone backward here. Oh, not quite. Marquinhos gets good distance on it. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. Oh, it's Dembele. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And it's gone back to the keeper. Rice goes on a charge down the left. And here's Kane. Bellingham. And here's Watkins. And they're back on the ball again. Can he finish? Not the most accurate pass. Knocks it into space. Takes a shot! He scored! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Substitution in progress.
Paris Saint-Germain can now introduce the first of their substitutes. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now it's Watkins. Good ball, good take.
England really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Bellingham goes on a run down the left wing. Kane shapes to shoot! Goal, England! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react.
And one more try! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, they're first. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's the chance to counter. Just 5 minutes left. Now it's Dembele. Looking for the run. Hakimi receives it in a wide position.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Vitinha wins the duel this time. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Fabian Ruiz.
2 added minutes has been
Zaire
indicated.
Emery. And he shoots! He has done it! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
All square again, and that is that. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
As you can see, we've already started here.
With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hernandez.
Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
The great playmaker João Neves is very comfortable.
Shoots! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass. And we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Paris Saint-Germain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Attention, changement.
Marquinhos.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point.
And the score is 1-0. And here's Dembele. Lee Kang-in. Oh, well played, well played. Rice. Now it's Kane. Rice.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Foden! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Bellingham. And it's James.
There's a sharp little ball here.
Bellingham calmly anticipates.
Jordan Henderson. England are looking to break at pace.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Tries to play it through.
Well, there is a look that says it all.
A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that's a throw-in.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
Great vision. Bellingham receives it in a good position here. Vitinha. England can, of course, make a change whenever they choose.
Now it's Neves. Pass is just off target. Rice. And it's Kane.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Doué. Oh, that was vital. Now it's Palmer. Kane. Now it's Foden. Bellingham. Palmer. And he's in on goal. Palmer finds himself offside. Oh, this looks sharp. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Fabian Ruiz could move up a gear here. And they win it back again. Jordan Henderson. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Dembele. And it's Ruiz. Lee Kang-in. Lee Kang-in going full steam ahead down the left flank. Fabian Ruiz showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Chance here to counter. And here's Foden. Pacho. Doué is... Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
England happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Fabian Ruiz! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Can he get it through? Palmer gets into a good position. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Doué looks to get on the end of this. Hakimi. Hernandez. Knocks it into space. Bellingham, who's set up one goal so far. Foden. Now it's Kane, now it's Bellingham. Can he get on the end of this? So much time and space here. And it's Bellingham. Shot a goal! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Marquinhos. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Threads one in, and this is Kane.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
James. Palmer. England finding their passes. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Jordan Henderson. England still have the cards to affect this game. Now it's Palmer. Tries to pass it through. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Hakimi promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Doué. And here's Dembele. That's a good ball. Oh, shooting chance! Off the post!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, and the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's taking no chances there. Lee Kang-in. Fabian Ruiz. Into the last quarter of an hour. Hakimi. Now it's Doué. Dembele. Now João Neves. And reclaimed it in a trice. And this is Dembele.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And they can counter here. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, what has happened here? And that's a simple one for the keeper.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Lee Kang-in. Tacho kept his eye on it, and he's there. No, again there's no way through. England close now to seeing this one through to the end. Oh, that's fabulous.
England can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Kane. And here's Foden. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He has found the way through. Fabian Ruiz. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's found the way, big chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that's that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Dembele! Lofted upfield. It's Dembele. Fabian Ruiz picked out brilliantly, and he's straight offside. Palmer. Nicely weighted ball. And a shot! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
In the script, showing good feet. Colwill. Dembele. Now Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Nuno Mendes. He's got away. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That is a brilliant interception. He's a sharp little ball here. And he cuts out the supply. Hakimi threads one in, and here's Doué. That's tidy. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's through here, and he's managed to get free. It's a goal kick. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Dembele. Konsa clears. Bellingham. Can he get on the end of this? He's had it taken off him. England leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Played through into space. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for a runner. Konsa gets over and intercepts. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Kane. Can he finish? And he can clear it away. Now that looks a decent ball. He's having a shot! He scores! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Rice. And here's Kane. Hakimi. And it's Doué. Knocks it into space. Now it's Palmer. Great chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
England find a position of real strength. Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
England are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm.
Oh, what has happened here? Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Palmer. Zabarnyi deals with that comfortably. And he shoots! This possibly the last play of the half. Oh, he's been caught napping. Chance, surely! Comfortable claim for the keeper.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
And we hit half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
England are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Fabian Ruiz. Paris Saint-Germain have reclaimed it. And here's a corner, good chance. Vitinha! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Kane, who does have an assist to his name. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. This is Dembele. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Foden on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a 3rd.
He looks a really hungry player. And the shot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Now it's Foden. He's played it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
And that has put paid to that. Palmer, here's Palmer! Nuno Mendes.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
João Neves.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
He has found the way through. And he welcomes it in. chance! And yes, it's there! Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 10.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Le numéro
Paris
14.
Saint-Germain grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation.
À leur place,
Probing pass.
le numéro 9. Le numéro 29. Le numéro 7. Le numéro 33. Le numéro 21.
James carries the ball down the right, aimed beyond the defence, and he's in on goal. Great ball, and he's in here. It's Kane! It's in! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
It's become a case of men against boys. Now it's Kane. Vitinha calmly anticipates. Barcola going full steam ahead down the left flank. And here's Ramos.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Kane. Now there's a Foden! Ruled out the best in the keeper.
England really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Corner number 2 then. And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's been played through. Bellingham tries to pass it through. Oh, well played. And a chance! And he seemed certain to get the 6th.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Oh, chance for a shot! That's another chance!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Decent shot! In he goes again! João Neves. 4th official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And it's Hakimi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ramos's cross. Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now.
Vitinha. There's the shot! And that is the last effort of the game. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. He is through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now, can they get him away? Kane. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, they can break here. Can he get it through?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Konsa deals with that comfortably. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, the player Nuno Mendes is someone who's really impressed me as being a two-way.
Decent chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Bowden actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
England with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. João Neves with the clearance. And he's whipped it across. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any...
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2, then. Only partially clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bellingham.
And here's Palmer. Now it's Foden. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now the breakaway. Now it's Dembele. Can he get on the end of this? Great vision. Oh, that's well spotted. No goals as yet. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Dembele. Doué. Looking for the run. Doué was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Palmer. Rice. Palmer. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. João Neves. And it's Hakimi. And here's Dembele. Doué. And here's Ruiz.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Foden. And he's well positioned here. Played out to the left flank. Paris Saint-Germain look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And here's Kane. Nice interception, well timed. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to break at pace. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, nicely intercepted. They get a throw in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Rice. Foden. And here's Kane. And here's Bellingham. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nicely weighted ball. And he's worked it through. They're urging him to shoot. Out of play for a goal kick. Bellingham. And here's Kane. Tries a deft little ball. And that is expertly dealt with. Dembele. Now Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Palmer. Looking to play him in. Picked out brilliantly. Aims beyond the defence. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. That gets things going for the second half.
England are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
James. Doué. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rice. And it's Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Doué. Now, what about a counter-attack? That has not gone well. Bellingham.
Rice. And here's Kane. And it's made its way to him. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Dembele couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Nuno Mendes. And we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Looking for options for movement. Goes for a shot!
England have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Now it's Foden. And the shot! Vitinha. And still, we await the first breakthrough. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, Red, nice interception. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Marquinhos. Hakimi. It's gone for a throw-in. Pacho. And it's Vitinha. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Palmer. He's got away. Palmer! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And he hits the net. And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
England have taken the lead.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Tries to pass it through, and he cuts out the supply. And he skips past his man. Pacho. So, what can they make of this? Now it's Dembele. Now it's Doué. Doué puts his foot on the gas. And it's Hakimi. Oh, that was vital. He's a sharp little ball here.
Paris Saint-Germain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Le numéro 14, le numéro 10, le numéro 8, le numéro 87.
Hakimi.
À leur place,
Now, this could be a chance.
le numéro 19, le numéro 9, le
He's had
numéro
a fair
33,
tumble under that
le
challenge.
numéro 24.
Now it's Lee Kang-in. Now that looks a decent ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Palmer. England leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Barcola. Strokes back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here. There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Played back in. And it's Bellingham. And here's Watkins. And that has left him in a heap.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Well, there's a probing ball. Lee Kang in.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Pinches it off him.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Foden. Oh, tries a shot! Brilliant from Foden! About as smooth as it gets. And that will be it. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Foden picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.